Hey everybody, it is SirWillow. Merry Christmas. Christmas. All off of Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Super Solstice. Or whatever you may say it. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. My mouth is not working already. We got a lot of stuff coming up and we're going to have some fun. That is if my video wants to work. Ha! Isn't it always fun when the intros don't want to play for you? Okay, well... let's see. Nope, it's not going to play. Yay, this is going to be one of them mornings already. Afternoons. Whew, okay, I'm all over the place. Anyways, lots of stuff coming up. I got a little stack of mail that has been piling up actually since the first part of November, which I can't wait to start opening up. Yes, I do have the Christmas shirt on, so you can see the fat old elf is working. And lots of fun little things coming up. Got a big, well, for me, it's a big announcement. Some of you are probably going to go, oh, that kind of stuff. But I am excited about something that I just found out about yesterday. I'll be talking a little bit about stuff in the parks. I will give you a big hint. This is a Star Wars no spoiler zone, as well as a Frozen no spoiler zone. My family is going to go see both of those next Tuesday. We're going to do one in the morning, have some lunch, and then go see the other. So please don't spoil it for me. We are very excited about that. And lots of stuff coming up. So Christmas, of course, is on Wednesday, and then actually tomorrow evening we start, well, some of you may know what this is, although it probably would help if I flipped them around, but we actually start Hanukkah on Sunday evening, and I'm actually going to be doing a little presentation at my church about that, which I'm excited about. So, yeah, some great stuff. Let me catch a little bit of the mail, because I have actually had some of this sitting here since the beginning of November. If you caught the last live stream, you may remember that Barry Hom had sent me a series of envelopes that was supposed to open in order. Well, after the live stream, I got one more. So I've got a couple things there from the beginning of November. I'm going to hit this little stack of mail first. Then I'll jump into the announcement, some of the park things that I've heard about. I'll try and catch some of your questions as we go along and just have a little bit of fun with this. So... Barry, please don't laugh too hard about this really out-of-date package. If you remember, he was on a vacation to Florida, several of the parks and stuff, and he had been sending me postcards and things all along the way, such as from Universal. Let's see, did I read part one? Yes, I did, about a month and a half ago. From Halloween Horror Nights, for its last night, was resting a friend. Let's see. Didn't have Express, so we got to see 3 houses and shows and... Scare Zones. Let's see. And then he's actually got another card there. Oh, this is part 1. Let's see. Started the day out with a delicious breakfast at Whispering Canyon Cafe. Great place to eat. It's actually one of the slightly more inexpensive places if you get a chance at the Wilderness Lodge. Good food. Just be careful if you ask for straws or ketchup. In fact, I did not ask for ketchup. Yes, there's a reason for that. If you ever get to go, if you ever ask for ketchup or mustard, you'll get lots of it. But it's a neat experience. Road Spaceship Earth, Mission Space Test Track in the Single Rider Line, Journey into Imagination, and Disney Pixar Film Fest, which I actually have not seen that, although I've got all the Disney Pixar short films. So, and then he's actually got a booklet in here for the Food and Wine Festival, which is awesome. Let's see. All those who spoil will be exterminated from existence. Exterminate. I think I've got... Here, let's see. Where is he? Somewhere. Aha. This will be the future for anybody who spoils Star Wars or Frozen. We will exterminate you. Okay. I don't do a very good Dalek. Sorry. Let's see. No political talk. Yes, absolutely. This is a no politics zone, period. I don't even want to... I've actually had to turn off a lot of my social media because it's just so stupid and all that, so that's not getting there. Be careful about dropping a fork or getting lots of drink refills. Yes. It's Whispering Canyon is a lot of fun if you do get to eat there. Let's see. Visited Tweetsie Railroad for 3rd annual Tweetsie Christmas. It was magical. I've heard a lot of good things about Tweetsie. One of these days I will get out there. I'd love to see your footage of the train, Jonah. Merry Christmas, Emma Goddard. This has been just one of those years. Let's just say the last couple weeks have been very rough. And some of the plans that we had have kind of gotten on the wayside. I hope to get back out to Silver Dollar City. I haven't even gotten my Christmas ornament. I want to get out there. I was really hoping to get out to Six Flags St. Louis for their Christmas stuff. I don't think that's going to happen at this point. But that I'm not happy about that. That was on the plans. Anyways, Thanksgiving card from Drew. Just a very pretty card. So yeah, we've had one of those kinds of deals. $6 movie Tuesdays at AMC. It's $5 here in Springfield, but it does not apply on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. So yes, that's one of the reasons we usually go on Tuesdays, but it doesn't count this week. So another card from Barry. Let's see. But yes, we're ready for the holidays. It's going to be a little bit different holiday. The last 2 weeks, as I was saying, my wife just had several things happen at her school that became very stressful, and we had some other things going on. No health issues, although my sister-in-law's mother-in-law, who is a friend, she had a big scare yesterday. We're happy to see her come through that, but it's just been a lot of stress. We're really hoping to get some rest this next couple weeks. Beautiful Christmas card here. This is from Barry. I love that. That's cute. My daughter may steal that one. We're looking at, like I said, seeing Star Wars and Frozen 2 on Christmas Eve. I do actually have my next week's videos filmed. Trying to find time to get them edited is going to be interesting. I have a Park Tales video that is going to be about international travel tips. Basically, it's some experiences from my trips to France and Israel, along with some of my other trips, and just some nice hints and things to be aware of, and a couple of nice little stories in there. That'll be for Tuesday if all goes well. And then for Thursday, I've actually got a video that's going to be talking about special interactions with characters, special things that they've done, and also things that you can do to help create a special interaction with them, including gifts and some stuff like that. It's a fun little video, so it's just going to be trying to make sure I get time to get everything edited in, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Emma lost Nan a month ago. I'm so sorry. The first Christmas after you lose a close family member is rough. I can still remember when we lost my father-in-law several years back. And oh, this is cute. Okay, remember, we're still back at November here. So what? Wishing you only pleasant surprises this Thanksgiving. That's cute. Let's see. So I'm not the only one seeing Star Wars on Christmas Eve. Awesome, Shooter. Let's see. So I see we got a conversation going on about Tweetsy. Hint number 1, don't be an ugly American. I do actually talk about that in that video. It is all recorded, and yes, I do talk about that a couple times, and how to not be an ugly American. And I do actually make a parallel here to a couple things I've mentioned in the past. So, for someone special, this is from Barry. For someone special whose thankful smile is always a wonderful reminder. Aww. That life is sweet and God is good. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Someone special. Make me cry here. Let's see. Disney is making me smile and your videos cheer me up. Well, I'm happy I get to do that, Emma. I'm amazed when people think that I'm fun to watch. I'm like, okay. So, Jonah, I am so sorry about losing your mama. Let's see. Brother and I and our wives liked Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, don't say any more than that, Craig. Let's see. Hey, you actually made it where you're on live. Hi, Tom. Haven't seen Frozen 2 or Star Wars yet either. Awesome. Let's see. Now, I did get this one package. This actually came like a couple days after my last live stream, and I was kind of like, who is this from? Because it's from, let's see, Art Scroll Masora Publications, and it's got an address to me on it, but it doesn't have who it's actually from other than the publisher. And I do want to be honest, I did open this already, because I was like, what is this? And there's no tags inside, but it is really cool, and I am sure it is likely from somebody that was around because it came from my Amazon wish list. And like, there's only if it's either a viewer or it's a family member, and I know it wasn't a family member. But this is actually something really cool that we were excited about. And for my couple of viewers in Israel, they might recognize this. When we were in Israel, we met with a wonderful family who actually watches the videos. And they spent their Sabbath with us and led us through the traditional Sabbath prayers. Well, this is the book that they used. And this is really cool. Now, if you don't know anything about Hebrew, their books go backwards from English. So it opens this way. I know, it's kind of like, what? But if you look, let's see if I can get this up there where you can see it. It's actually got the Hebrew, an English transliteration, and then it actually has the full translation into English right there. So you can do the Hebrew and also know what you're doing even if you don't understand Hebrew. So this is really, really cool. So I don't know who sent this to me, but thank you. We were very excited about this. Let's see. Have we seen the Disney Plus shows like Mandalorian? We are all watching The Mandalorian. We're about 2 episodes behind right now, just trying to get everybody's schedule together so we can watch it. But yes, we're all huge fans of The Mandalorian. I have also very much loved, oh gosh, I just went totally blank on the name of the show. There's another really neat show on there where Kristen Bell gets these people who did a High School Musical back together again, say 20, 30 years afterwards, and they restage the musical. Encore, that's the name of it. That has just been a really fun show to watch. So yes, really enjoyed that. I've probably been watching Disney Plus a lot more than I should because there is so much on there right now. I finally got to watch a couple shows I've been wanting to watch for years and hadn't been able to. Wow, my mind just is going totally blank. Captain America's love interest, and I'm like forgetting what her name is. Agent Carter. There we go. Finally got to watch all of Agent Carter. I've been wanting to do that for years. And so, yes, very much been loving Disney Plus. So I have a package here from BZ in Somerville, Massachusetts. And again, this is another one that came in mid-November right after the other live stream. So I did get to open it up. So I've been waiting on this one. And let's see. We have... There's the letter. Ooh, oh, pretty writing. This is easy to read. Dear SirWillow, your former boss, Mickey Mouse, whispered into my ear, pointing out these lovely pop-up cards. He suggested to me that I should send them to you for mailbag. Designed in Boston. Cute, eh? I hope you can visit my part of the world, for we have some great theme parks. Six Flags New England, Lake Compounce, I've heard great things about that. Playland, Coney Island, Six Flags Great Adventure. One of these years. I've got family roots in New York as well. Yes, I definitely want to get up in that area at some point. Let's see. Escape in Lake George is a very tame park. Fine if you're into collecting roller coaster credits, but not worth the bother if you're out of town and wanting to visit. See, I love little parks like that. For me, they're fun. They're historical. Great Escape is a historical park. So yes, would love to do it. Hope you can come up this way for a visit and a meetup. It would be wonderful. Let's see. Pronounced Bonnie Z. Okay, so not Zeh. It's Z. Sorry, Bonnie. Let's see. Slip the cards in an old Tufts University football program for protection. Tufts University mascot is P.T. Barnum's Jumbo the Elephant. Sadly, only ashes remain for a stuffed body was destroyed in a fire in 1975. Oh. Okay, so let's see. This is the program. And that's actually pretty cool about P.T. Barnum's elephant, which you can actually see the little logo there. The cards are in the middle of it. Oh, and these are very cool. Mickey and Minnie in Love. And then there's a Little Mermaid one here. And let me see if I can get this open so everybody can see it. Haven't watched Encore yet, but it's on your bucket list. It's really fun, Craig. I was really pleased with that. And the Imagineering was really good, too. Although I thought it propped Bob Iger up a little heavy, but that was kind of expected. So, let's see. There's the Little Mermaid. And there we go. That is very, very cool. And then, let's see. There's... Oh, and then the whole card itself, there's actually a little slide-out card right there. That is really cool. Thank you, Bonnie. So then my dilemma is going to be, do I use the card or do I just keep it and put it away somewhere? That's going to be a tough dilemma. Okay, I'm going to set that aside so I can get it put back into the plastic later. That is very cool. I'll look at the Mickey Mouse one later as well, just because I still got a good stack of mail. I want to make sure I get through that. Imagineering Story is very interesting. It really was very good. Like I said, it's just kind of the next to last episode. The next to last episode is really kind of the Bob Iger featurette. But the look backstage, the history of Imagineering, as well as some of the new stuff, it's really amazing. And it gives you a look at Rise of the Resistance, which, if you haven't heard yet, is open in Florida now, and will be in 2 weeks in California. And it looks amazing. I have actually watched spoiler videos on Rise of the Resistance, because I'm not expecting to get back to Disney anytime in the next year or two at least, just because of budgets and other stuff. But it looks absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you're not going to get on it anytime soon, go watch the videos. It's amazing. Yes, Tweetsy's a little park like that. I've heard that. I have Efteling in the Netherlands, based on Brothers Grimm. I want to get there. Now, I have to tell you, Emma, I have some multiple reasons for wanting to get to Netherlands. Efteling is one of them, but my family on my dad's mother's side is all Dutch. They're all from Noord-Holland and Brabant, and I know I'm completely massacring that pronunciation, but we do have family roots there, and I would love to be able to get there sometime. Jim Carrey is the best Grinch. Ooh, I don't know. I like the old animated one. They're both very good, but the classic animated with Thurl Ravencroft doing the voices and singing. I like Thurl Ravencroft. If you're a Disney person, you'll understand why Thurl is awesome. So a couple Christmas cards here from Drew. Oh, and I'll do this, and then I will get to the big announcement. Been to Solvang. I used to live about an hour away from Solvang. Yes, we certainly did. Okay, so there's Merry Christmas, and then inside, Believe in the Magic and Beauty of Christmas. And just so you know, I actually take all these Christmas cards, and I do actually put them up on my wall in the shape of a Christmas tree. And then I take them down and I file them, so I do actually keep all of these Christmas cards in the envelope. So these are wonderful. Okay, so big announcement. I received an email yesterday that I was completely not expecting from YouTube as far as my channel goes. And it is a change that is going to happen on my channel that I am excited about. I didn't expect, but that will actually only affect a very few of you. One of the things that YouTube has available as an option, usually for channels that are 30,000 subscribers and over, is an opportunity to join the channel as a member. Now, you may be familiar with the fact I've got Patreon, and people who want to financially support me can go onto Patreon and do it there. Well, now, once I get this all set up, you'll be able to do it on YouTube as well. The YouTube memberships are going to cost a little more than the Patreon ones, simply because YouTube takes a much bigger chunk out of what is given. As an example, if you give money to Patreon, I generally get about 95% of what is given, and the rest goes to fees and transaction fees and stuff. For YouTube, if somebody gives to YouTube through Super Chat or through the memberships, I will typically get, through the memberships, it'll be 70%, and then the others, it can be 60 to 70%. So YouTube takes a good-sized chunk there. But I will have them available. It will give the same kinds of perks as if you are on Patreon, but it gives you a different way to pay for it if you like. So there will be behind the scenes. There will be special live streams just for members. There will be some behind the scenes stuff and some things like that. Getting your name in the credits and stuff like that. So that will all be available. Plus in the live streams, it'll actually give members the opportunity to use special emojis and stuff. Unfortunately, that I haven't found a way to do for my Patreons yet, but that will be coming. But it's a way for you to help support me. If you're wanting to know why to financially support me, if you go back and look at my early videos and the horrible quality between the sound and the video quality and stuff like that, my patrons, my financial support has paid for new equipment, new microphones, new cameras, and things like that have brought the quality up, as well as helped cover a lot of the travel expenses. So that is what the money goes to. Sometimes it goes to pay bills. It does help me bring in money to spend the time on the videos, because even just doing 2 videos a week is approximately 20 to 30 hours of work a week. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. And if you're trying to do that on top of working and other stuff, it becomes difficult. So that's my big announcement. If they're not ready yet to release, it will be after Christmas before they were available, and then you will see a join button appear on my channel page, as well as I believe on the videos itself. So that's what's coming up there, and there will be more info. There will be a whole video that'll come out and talk about all the details and everything. So I'm excited about that. What do I think of Kappa? I think that the FCC and YouTube are going to mess that up terribly. And this is another good chance to talk about that as well. Because I am a Disney-friendly channel, there is a chance I'm going to get caught in this some. I have already seen my traffic go down. I have seen my non-subscriber viewership go down because of it. And after January hits, it will hit even more. My videos are not kids' videos. So far, YouTube has not flagged any of my videos as kids' videos. So I think I'm safe from the worst part of it, where they shut off the comments and they shut off the feedback and all that kind of stuff. But I'm still going to get hit because I am still family friendly. The FCC, I understand why they're doing it. I think protecting kids is wonderful. But the FCC's guidelines are so fuzzy, so goofy, that trying to figure out what it applies to and what it doesn't is hard. And YouTube always goes to the extreme in messing up the enforcement and doing too much. If you've had to deal with their copyright issues like my son and I have, it's ridiculous, and they're going to end up shutting down a lot of channels. I've already seen my traffic and my income drop, and I will probably see that more, and I am prepared for that, which is why I'm excited about the memberships thing, because it can hopefully help offset some of that financial hit. But yeah, at this point, I'll be safe from some of it, but probably not all. A lot of it's waiting to see, but I am not shutting down. I'm not quitting what I'm doing, unlike others that I know who are. The Hayes family, in fact, have talked about completely shutting off YouTube because of what's going on with Kappa. So, yeah, it's a mess. So, Jonah, hey George, since you like roller coasters, I think you really enjoy Carowinds. I've been wanting to get to Carowinds forever. And yeah, the biggest reason I don't get to a lot of parks I really, really want to, there's 2. Budget and time. My time, especially pastoring and stuff, is very limited. And then budgets, we basically live off a teacher's salary. And, teachers don't get paid very much. And then for the church, I work full-time at the church, but my pay is essentially I get to live in home rent-free and cover everything else. So we really don't make money from the church. So that's why we don't get to travel and do a lot of that. I say I don't get to travel. I've done an amazing amount of travel for this ridiculous income. But that has all been because viewers have incredibly blessed us in ways that we never would have expected. So, yeah, I fully expect this next year that our travel is going to be much, much more limited. Six Flags St. Louis, Frontier City maybe, and probably Silver Dollar City. And I'm not expecting much beyond that for this next year, just because there's probably not going to be budget. And I'm hoping to start a master's degree, and we'll see. So, let's see. Decided to accept the offer for Disney Animation Studios as a story artist. That is really cool. I know you sent me the note about getting the offer, and that's awesome. So, excited about that. Is Alex okay? As far as I know, I actually haven't heard from Alex in a little bit. Send him some cards, send him some notes. He was at Disneyland the end of October, and I haven't heard back since then. So, I hope so. Alex, if you're there, wave hi at us or something. I hope he's okay. Another card from Drew, so I'm going to jump back into the mail, and then I'll cover a couple other things here. Let's see. So we have Christmas. Trying to read it with the glare. A season of beauty, a tradition of giving, a time to be with family and friends. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and the happiness of the new year. And yeah, that is so neat to be working at animation studios as a story artist. I'm I can tell you, I'm going to tell my daughter, and she's going to be jealous because she'd love to do something like that. Speaking of my daughter is actually going to be going to Japan, and I will be talking about this on the channel at some point. She just found out she has received an appointment for a 6-month working trip in Japan, taking place the second half of this next year, and she just got her final budget in. She's got $13,300 to raise to cover her 6 months there, and that will cover all her living expenses, food, and stuff. So we may be putting that out there at some point. To give you an idea, $13,000 to live for 6 months in Japan is cheap. And she will be working and doing a bunch of stuff there, so excited about that. I'll have more details on that as it comes out too. That I will keep onto the Facebook page. I won't be publishing it on a YouTube video or whatever because I don't want to hit that. So if you want to know more about that as we get more info, check the Facebook page. Oh my gosh. This is a card from Barry. This is hysterical. Do these feathers make my butt look big? No, but those big old drumsticks do. I love it. Hope you have an enormously happy Thanksgiving. So we've still got a couple old ones. That's awesome. That is great. Let's see here. I have a card from D. Perrier. I hope I said that right. In Windsor, Ontario. And so that's very cool. We got some Canadians. Eh? 'Tis the season. And ooh, we got lots of notes. Okay, let me read this. May you be surrounded by family, friends, and cheer this holiday season. Thank you very much for your advice. I helped make our honeymoon more memorable. Awesome. Branson's fun. We enjoyed it. I can't get over how good SDC is. Such a wonderful park. It really is. The Dolly Parton show was fun. The city is stunning. That 5 and 10 store is cute. If you ever come to Branson, you got to go to Dick's 5 and Dime. It's amazing. Especially all the if you have claustrophobia, I will warn you, you're going to have an issue in there. My wife can only be in for about 5 minutes at a time, but it's amazing. Ate at a little bakery that's right there too. Outlaw Run. Got that off my bucket list. Riding that coaster at night is insane. And lots of theme park fun. So Claude and Darlene Perrier. I hope I'm saying your last name right. So there is all of their note. Thank you. I'm so happy you enjoyed Silver Dollar City in Branson. For not living in Orlando with all the stuff there, this is... Okay, is it bad for me to say I like it better here because I like having seasons and real winter and stuff like that? I love all the attractions down in Florida, but this is great. This is from Barry. A seashell Christmas tree. Definitely Floridian. Warm riches for a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope all your wishes come true this holiday season. Well, we are going to go see Star Wars and Frozen, so that's pretty good. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make... Okay. Don't have me sing Dolly Parton. It's going to be scary. It's going to chase everybody away. My 37 people watching right now will go down to 3. Let's see here. Another card from Drew. That's a pretty card. Not a creature was stirring. That's cute. I wish my cats and dog would do that. Our dog doesn't snuggle at all. She's just too dumb. She likes chasing the cats rather than snuggling with them. May you enjoy peace, tranquility, and the comfort of good friends this season. If you want to see how goofy my dog is, look for the video I posted earlier this week about the dogs and the mouse droid, and you'll see they're twits. You want that dog that snuggles up with you? That's not ours. So I got one more card here from Drew, and then we've got, let's see, Rachel and Barry, and one from Texas and Carter, and then I got 2 packages as well. So what are y'all doing for Christmas this year? Anything special or fun? Anything exciting? My wife is showing me. Let's see. Oh, my wife is asking me for keys. You can talk, dear.
Oh, yeah. Melody has my keys, so...
Let's see. There you go.
Yes.
My wife's trying to get our church all ready for tomorrow. So, let's see. So another card from... Oh, pretty card. Pretty card. I like that. That's neat. The silver isn't showing up as well as I wish it would. Wishing you peace, happiness, and all the best at Christmas. That is really nice. Dinner with 20 people. I do miss that at Christmas. When I lived in California, my uncle had done a lot of stuff for the state. Had a big family, had a very large home in El Dorado Hills. And we would get together So we would have my uncle and his wife, their 6 kids, their spouses, their kids, a couple of my cousins, me, my wife, and our kids, my dad. We would have 30 to 40 people together at Christmas and 4th of July and Thanksgiving, and I do miss that. I do miss that. We now typically we've got about 6. It's not quite the same. So I miss the big meals. Needs a magic mirror and to saw romper bombomper stomper boo while talking about who mail is from. What? Oh boy, that would be scary, Craig. A422%. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Sorry, didn't get here for the start of the stream. That's it, Ben. You're fired. I'm taking it out of your pay. Shame on you. Okay, this is from Rachel Dunn. Dear Burnash family, have a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. There's your card. That's our bus driver there. So, beautiful card, Rachel. Thank you so very much. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I was going to announce. There was something else. I'm totally forgetting it. Another card from Barry. I love all these Christmas cards. These are just so nice. Season's greetings. See, this was my wife for years when she lived in Southern California. Christmas would be a barbecue on the beach. Now, am I the only one that thinks that's just wrong? Ew. Sending a warm holiday hug and smiles to last all year. We're really disappointed because it's going to be close to 60 degrees here this year. We've lived in Missouri. This will be our 9th Christmas here, and we still have not had a white Christmas. We've had snow the day after. We've had snow a few days before. We've never had snow on Christmas Day. One of these years. Let's see. Present grab day at our house because I'm getting no help from my family and doing any decorating. Yeah, I get that now too because they're not here. Teenager said that all my decorations are ugly. Good. Tell her to make new ones. You know, it's funny. My kids actually are starting to like the old ugly decorations now because they have memories with them. Family gatherings have attracted up to 70 people. Oh my goodness. That's huge. So this is a really pretty card. This is from the Freeburg family. That is the Alamo. In fact, okay, here's kind of obscure stuff. I was just reading they found a couple old bodies at the Alamo they hadn't found before. And, oh. Anyways, hi SirWillow. We're currently on a family vacation in San Antonio. Saw this postcard and knew we had to send it to you. Blessings, the Freeburg family. So really, you know, I've never made it to the Alamo. I've been to San Antonio, but I haven't been to the Alamo. Isn't that pitiful? When I was a single man, I remember going to several friends' houses and carrying all the different foods. Hence the reason I'm slightly overweight. I don't think that's it, Brian. So, by the way, Brian, I don't have your guys' address. I want to send you guys a card, and I couldn't do it. For those of you who don't know, Brian, actually, he and his wife were up here along with their son a couple years back, and we just had a ball with them at Silver Dollar City. So, hi, Martins. There. Have anybody seen or planned to see the movie version of Cats? I'm thinking about it. My family's not so much into it, but I'm thinking about it. So, the Carters from Michigan. Glory to the newborn king. And this is from Randy and Heather Carter. May your spirit rejoice in the miracle of Christmas. Have a blessed holiday season and a very Merry Christmas. That's a pretty scene. Love that. And then I got 2 boxes left here. I was going to talk about something else. I got this list, and my list got misplaced, and I don't know where it went. Don't you love when stuff like that happens, and you forget what you're talking about? It happens more as you get older. It really does. Let me see here. Snowed in Pasadena, California last February. Yeah, I saw about that. You got her dusting. It's still not Christmas. To have a white Christmas, you have to have at least an inch of snow on the ground. And we haven't even had flakes on Christmas, so. Let's see. Favorite Christmas songs, whichever ones are playing. There are a couple that I don't like. My favorite one of all would be Straight No Chaser's version of the 12 Days of Christmas. If you have not seen that, look it up on YouTube. Straight No Chaser, 12 Days of Christmas. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I typically post it on my Facebook page every year, and I haven't done that yet, so I need to do that when I'm done. Star Wars movie was weird. No spoilers. Nope. I see it Christmas Eve. So, in Wales in November, got stuck in a snowstorm. I've heard of stuff like that. Not much snow on the Central California coast. We did have it one time when I was at Bethany. Bethany was a college I attended in Scotts Valley, which if you take Highway 17 from Santa Cruz over to San Jose, Scotts Valley is right in the mountains there. We did get snow when you're there. It's not unusual to snow in the coastal mountains. If you get up to Northern California or the Sierras, you'll get snow. My sister-in-law in Hesperia has had a couple larger snowstorms this year. We've had 2 dustings. So I'm kind of like, this isn't fair that she's in the desert and she gets more snow than us. But I know, we keep hoping for some better snow. This is an international package from, let's see, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I know I'm not, from Winnipeg, Canada. I'm sorry, Kathleen and Leah. I don't want to show your address, but you can see it is here. And I have not looked at the customs label because I have no idea what's in it. A little bit of the paper has come off, but there's a lot of tape on this thing. So I got to try and get it so I don't lose your address. Let's see. Watch out for the man in the red suit who jumps into your house, too. Yeah, I hear he's a little bit crazy. Ran over some poor grandma a couple years ago. Don't think they ever did catch the guy. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see. Had snow earlier this month and then 113 degrees Fahrenheit 2 days ago. Oh my goodness, Cass. Oh, okay. It's summer there. That makes sense. I'm going, what on earth? You had snow in summer? That's weird. I do actually have a story about that I can do. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Craig. Hey, Craig's had packages in almost every mail call. I think we can live without one. Years ago, we were in California and visiting some friends up in far north in end of June and July. And my sister decided to stick around with them for a few more days, and they went to Mount Lassen. Okay, this is July in California. And they get up to Mount Lassen, and they end up with a snowball fight because it was snowing so much. So yes, there are parts of California that get that. Typically, we think of that in like Colorado or something, but it does happen. Okay. So we have my address, and then it says top and open there. Okay, so we get to open here. Ooh, and there's all sorts of goodies in here. We'll start with the card. I actually see this face staring at me that we were talking about earlier. And there is the card first. Let's see. I don't want to... okay. We'll do this. I made the Grinch coasters for you because I noticed your Grinch doll in some of your videos. In Canada, the Girl Guides, or Scouts in the fall, sell mint cookies. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. You hit a favorite of mine. By the way, the Grinch is right there. So now we got coasters to go along with them. Welch's Fruit Snacks. My son will probably steal those. There is a Mickey Mouse sticker here. And then Girl Scout Thin Mints. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. If you've never had one of these, shame on you. These are amazing. I can guarantee you they'll probably be all gone tonight. The one good thing is since my wife found out she can't eat gluten, she can't steal them anymore. I know, that's terrible. And then we have, let's see, Aero Bars, which are sustained cocoa. That looks really good. I wonder. I know, I always start looking at things now to see if my wife can eat them. And I think she can. Oh, yes, my wife can eat those. Should be very... oh, and then the coffee crisps. These are great. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you, Kathleen. Let me make sure I got everything in there. That's an awesome little package. I love those cookies. For years, outside of the family recipe for cream cheese cookies, those are my favorites. So, Egged your house and gave you coal. Well, if you would behave and not get on the naughty list, Mr. Higginbottom, you wouldn't have these problems. Let's see. Guessing they're very similar to the after 8. Oop, I missed part of the conversation. I'm like, what? No. I've got one more package here from Barry again. And then, I think that's supposed... I'm actually going to go through a lot of this quick. Okay, guys. Question and answer time. What do you want to know? What videos do you want to do? What trivia questions do you got? Trivia questions. In fact, at some point, I'm hoping Christmas Eve or Christmas Day that we will get this thing opened up. I had a viewer send it to me. We've been wanting to do it with the video, and we haven't done it yet. So that is coming up. You will get to see us here in a couple weeks with the family playing the Disney trivia game. I can't believe we haven't done it yet. So that will be coming up. And this was sent by a wonderful viewer, and I feel terrible we haven't cracked it open, but I want to have some fun with everybody doing it. So we will do that. That is on the list to be done. Let's see. 2 commercial-sized boxes of After Eights. Okay, I'm obviously clueless here. After Eights, are those cookies? I'm not sure what that is. Have I discovered Obsidian in Minecraft yet? Actually, no, Mr. Higginbottom. I have not had a chance to play Minecraft since the live stream, and I'm hoping to get to after Christmas if I can get the video productions done. So it's on the list. It just hasn't happened yet. Did I try any Echo Button games? Yes, I did. If you missed one of the previous live streams, Craig sent me, and I've actually got them sitting right here, a couple Echo Buttons to go with my Echo that somebody else sent me. And I have played a couple of them. I've done a couple Disney trivia games and stuff just to see how they work, and they're a lot of fun. That's something else that I definitely want to do in some video format and have some fun recording it. So there are a couple different things that definitely looking at doing that are more on the fun side versus the storytelling side. And hopefully with Christmas we can get everybody together and do some of them. So let's see. Barry sent me an Amazon Prime bag. It's not even bubble paper. You know what? That's one thing I've noticed. There is a serious lack of bubble paper in this. Okay. Oh, and we have wrapped up stuff in here. Let's see. So we have a To SirWillow from Barry in Beauty and the Beast wrap. Well, and sorry, Princess wrap, because there's Ariel and Jasmine and Cinderella, and there's several things in here. Okay. So we have To SirWillow from Barry, and To SirWillow from Barry. I love how it's all the girls. This is awesome. Would it be bad to say that when I worked at Disney as a photographer, I generally tended to have a lot more fun working with the girls, shooting them, than I did with the guys? Well, except for the Chipmunks and Donald. They definitely stood out. And Gaston probably would have. But generally the girls were more fun to work with. And then I was one of those weird guys. I enjoyed working the princess room. I loved working with the princesses and seeing the little girls come up and get all sweet and huggy on them, and the little boys get all embarrassed because they're sitting there going, she's pretty, but she's a girl. I'm like in awe and grossed out at the same time. It was amazing. I loved that. So, let's see. Oh, Mr. Higginbottom's telling me how to make obsidian in Minecraft. So, do I like hot weather or cold weather? I am a cold weather person. Absolutely. After living in Florida for 7 years, all hot all the time. Southern California for 6 years, where it was a moderate to hot, depending upon time of year. I had my fill of hot. I have grew up in Sacramento where we had 4 seasons. It didn't snow, but it definitely got colder in winter, and you knew what time of year it was based on the weather. And I've always liked seasons, and I'm very blessed to be in a place that has seasons again. I don't do as well in hot weather anymore. As I've gotten older, hot weather affects me more than cold weather does. So I'm definitely a cold weather person. People here look at me weird, like, we want to go to Florida. I'm like, nope, been there, done that. I don't want to go back and live again. Anyways, from Barry, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. To Merry Special You, have a fun one. Thank you, Barry. So this will be fun to open these up. So, let's see. Only seen 2 of the princesses so far, Snow White and Cinderella. I do miss that we had this princess room in Toontown where there was normally 3, and it would usually be Cinderella, Belle, and then it was usually Aurora, although Snow White would be in there sometimes. But those 4 were usually kind of the ones that rotated in and out. Worked with Jasmine, worked with Snow White out at Epcot, and Belle and Aurora out there. Worked with Mulan a lot. They've got Magic Kingdom now has kind of the princess setup where you can go see, and I'm going to get these couples wrong, but you can see Rapunzel and Tiana, and I'm trying to remember who the other 2 are there. I just went blank. So you can still see more than one at a time, but it's not quite the same as it was. It was fun when you have multiple characters. You got to go through and meet them, but at a place that was not pushing them through as quick as you could go, like Character Spot was. So there was just a lot I liked about Toontown. The setup they have now is not quite as good over there. You still at least get to see 2 characters at a time. It's not quite as fast, partially because people don't go over there for some weird reason at the tents. But yeah, I miss a lot of that. I had a lot of fun shooting pictures of the characters with people. I really did. It's too bad that Disney isn't in someplace other than Florida where there's cooler times of the year. So, how many Disney characters can I name? A lot. A whole lot. So I got 4 presents here from Barry. My husband just asked me was I a pastor for Mickey Mouse? Disney does not have actual pastors. In fact, one of the things that Disney, they're fairly strict on is you are welcome to practice your faith, whatever it is, but it is not supposed to necessarily come on the job with you. Once you step on stage with guests or with coworkers, you are not supposed to pray with them, preach to them, talk about it. Generally, it's supposed to be a faith-neutral area because Disney attracts people from all over the world, all sorts of different faiths, and so you don't want to step on somebody's faith that way. Not going to be a good thing. So the times that I talked about my faith and prayed with people at Disney were rare. It did happen occasionally, but it was one where I knew I would be okay. Disney does not have official pastors or chaplains or anything at all like that. They do have a list of ministers they can use for weddings on Disney property, but even then you're still supposed to provide your own minister if you're doing a wedding. So as far as Disney is concerned, there really isn't any of that. Silver Dollar City, on the other hand, does have an official park pastor, and he actually was a guy who robbed trains with me. So yes, there was a time on the train at Silver Dollar City we had, believe it or not, we actually had 3 pastors all robbing trains. We just took offerings. So, first present from Barry here is a shirt. Let's see if I can get this out. Barry sends me the most amazing shirts. There we go. I may look like I'm listening to you, but in my head, I'm commanding the Enterprise. My wife and I have actually been marathoning Star Trek Deep Space Nine and enjoying it. We're finishing up season 4 and we're about to hit the real arc where the war starts and everything. And Deep Space Nine was always my favorite one, but I love Star Trek. Yes, I am a Trekkie before Trekker ever came about. I'm just a science fiction nut. Let's see here. Disneyland Paris, really cold there. I think it is so neat to see some of the pictures from Disneyland Paris in the snow. That to me would be awesome. I would love to be at Disney in the snow. So very, very cool. Elena of Avonlore, that's the other one I was trying to think of, and Rapunzel. And then Tiana, I know, is in there as well with somebody else on the other side. So there's 2 and 2. And I don't remember who the other one is. So, the Disney pastor, it's not a good ring. I have had people tell me that I do a Mickey Mouse job at the church, but Disney pasta. So I prefer Next Gen. Next Gen would be my second favorite. I just liked how the characters developed in Deep Space Nine, and the whole second half of the series with the Dominion War was just amazing. Let's see. Another shirt here from Barry. I love this blue. That's a pretty blue. Yes, I'm a pastor. Why are you surprised? I get that a lot. I really do. I get people that I say things and they're going, "You're a pastor and you just said that? How could you?" Well, okay. I didn't become a Christian until I was like 19, and I was a mess at that point, and there's a lot of that still comes out. And I am not one of those that takes pastoring. I take the job seriously, but not myself seriously. So, hey, there's nothing that says pastors have to be dull and boring. And I feel sorry for those that do. I have fun. Thank you. That's an awesome shirt, Barry. I may wear that Wednesday night. Have I read the C.S. Lewis science fiction books? I have read one. For whatever reason, I've never been able to grab a hold of all of them and read them. That's just a series that I haven't. I love his Chronicles of Narnia. Mere Christianity is great. Screwtape Letters is one of my favorites. So I love a lot of C.S. Lewis's stuff. I just haven't read the science fiction stuff. Don't ask me why. I have no excuse. No excuse. So 2 more here from Barry. I love these. Maybe I'll reuse this for my daughter's presents. I still haven't finished wrapping stuff. Another shirt. Oh, cool. I love these shirts. Everybody wants to know, where do you get your shirts that you wear in the videos? Most of them come from Barry. The really cool ones, at least. Oh, that's nice. Best dad in the galaxy. And yes, my kids would say that has been me at times. That is very cool. I love that. Barry, you get some awesome shirts. You really do. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Somebody finally filled in. After 8s are chocolate thin mints with mints inside. Okay, so yes. So what you're calling an after 8, that would be this. Here, let me show you. So you can see right there, the white is the mint, and then the chocolate, you got chocolate coating, and then essentially a chocolate cookie. So yes, that sounds like an after 8. Pretty much the same thing. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Thriller Mike. Earthquake. Oh, that was... Okay, so one more here from Barry here. Oh, this is very cool. That is very cool. Ornament gift set. And hey, it almost matches my other Dalek. Which, yes, my Dalek didn't make it onto the tree because it was on my shelf. But very cool. I do actually... I was given a TARDIS and a Cyberman last year. I believe they are on my tree. And if you can't... Let's see. Okay, I'm good. Craig just complained about Earthquake. Here comes Earthquake for you, Craig. So now y'all are going to get to see a little bit behind the scenes and what a mess my little dinky house is here as I come around. But, messy kitchen. There is my tree. My big spotlight. And the TARDIS is right down in the corner there. It's a little hard to see, but it's on this... But it is hiding right down there. So there is a TARDIS on there. And you can see a couple other things. You can see my Weeping Angel. That is right in there. So, and my Darth Vader ornament that was from a Secret Santa. That's also right there with the Weeping Angel. And yes, I do still have the tag on the Weeping Angel. Because I'm weird that way. So, anyways, there's your big Earthquake moment. So thank you very much, Barry. That is very cool. Let's see. You got the Sonic Screwdriver, the TARDIS, Cyberman, Dalek, and then, of course, the Doctor Who symbol. Very, very, very cool. Thank you so much, Barry. So let's see. Videos this week. We've got international trips coming up Tuesday. Fingers crossed if production schedule holds. And I mean, literally, once I'm done, I clean up a little bit from this. It's right into editing to try to get that all finished up for you. And then Thursday, the day after Christmas, that will be special moments with characters, special things that people have done with characters, as well as things to give them to help your interactions and ideas that way. And so that's coming up. And then hopefully we'll get to film a couple of these fun little game things like the trivia and the echo buttons and stuff. And we'll have some fun with that. And we'll get some fun videos up. Not just, the park tales and trip, but just a couple things to be goofy and have a good time. And so that should be a lot of fun coming up. We will have an announcement, like I said, somewhere after Christmas. It may be right after the first of the year on the channel memberships on YouTube. So look for that. And let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The one thing I can definitely tell you, if let me adjust my camera. That's bothering me. The OCD's kicking in. The one thing I can tell you is if you are on Patreon and you're going to be debating about YouTube, stay on Patreon. The membership levels will be cheaper for the same amount of perks. And I get a higher percentage. That's why I'll do that. But it'll give you a choice between Patreon or YouTube if you want to financially support and give you a way to do it however you like. So that will be coming up, and like I said, I'll have a full video announcement with all the details and how the perks work and all that. So we'll be able to go through that. So yeah, look for that somewhere in the next couple weeks, hopefully. Let's see, going to Walt Disney World mid-January. PhotoPass order extended. Yay! Yes, user holiday ticks. The one thing that Disney does do good is it has a fantastic little holiday package they give out their cast members as their holiday bonus. And it includes an extra group of admissions for your whole family, plus a couple extra people. So for our family of 4, we would get a package that would have 6 admissions in it. Some wonderful discounts on meals. In the past, it had been a 50% off dining, a 40% off of dining, and a 25% off of dining. So that was when we got to do the fancy restaurants because we could actually afford it somewhat then. And then some free popcorns, free sodas, a free PhotoPass picture, and a couple other things. It was a great little holiday package that Disney gave us. And I actually still have a couple of my old books. I never quite finished using all the things. I had to go with the free picture and see if I can still get a free picture. But love that. So yes, happy for you, Suzanne. Enjoy your time at Disney. Tell your daughter I hope she's enjoying her extension. Doesn't YouTube provide badges to flag members and chats? Yes, that is the one thing that YouTube membership does do that Patreon hasn't been able to work out yet, is you'll get a little badge on your name in the live chats, and then there'll be some emojis that only members can use. So you'll be paying more to do that, but yes, you could do that. Although I'll have a cheap level too. So 1900 Park Fare for breakfast one day. I have never been able to eat there, Suzanne. I've heard it's fantastic. One of these years we'll try and get there. So, but I think that's everything. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. Like I said, Hanukkah's coming up starting tomorrow. So if you don't have your menorah and your candles, we have our menorah, and I'll be doing a whole deal at church on that as well. And then Christmas, solstice for some just passed. Hanukkah's coming up after Christmas. Just a lot of wonderful, wonderful times of year. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Cheap level YouTube and high level Patreon, best of both worlds. Yep, that works great. Hey, I won't complain if you want to give in both places. Absolutely. So have a wonderful holiday, and who knows what'll pop up here besides those 2 videos. And go check out Rise of the Resistance ride videos. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Looks amazing. So have a wonderful and blessed holiday season, everybody. Thank you so much for all the mail, the wonderful cards, the gifts. Barry, you're spoiling me again. And we really appreciate it. The whole family can't tell you enough how much your support means to us. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful, blessed holiday season. If you'd like to know about my merchandise, fan pages, and more, be sure to check the description below. If you'd like to know whenever I've got a new video posted, well, make sure you hit that button right up there and subscribe. If you'd like to watch another one of my videos, I've got a great one for you right here. And if you'd like to be like these wonderful people here and support me financially on Patreon, well, make sure you check the link right there. There's even some extra perks for them. Thank you so much, and God bless.